starts with a man named Andre, who is divorced. He used to live with his girlfriend, Isabel. One day, Isabel told him that she is leaving him through a letter. Meanwhile, Andre was disappointed with their breakup. Suddenly, his attention turned to his daughter Veronique, with whom he was going to spend the holidays. Later, he wanted to get to the airport as soon as possible, and at that moment, neither his ex-wife's dog would let him go nor Veronique was ready to leave. Veronique starts arguing with her mother, and despite Andre telling her to apologize, she doesn't apologize to her mother, Irene. While leaving, Veronique suddenly got emotional when she saw her mother, and her dog got excited to see Andre leaving town. Later, Veronique went to Mauritius with her father, where they both leave their worries behind after seeing the beauty of that place. However, when Veronique found out that there were mostly only older adults and children there on vacation, she was disappointed. Meanwhile, Veronique wanted to meet a guy so that she could have a boyfriend, the same way she wanted Andre to meet someone. She introduces Andre to a woman named Stella and leaves. Meanwhile, Andre was more focused on his daughter than Stella. Andre was worried because different men and boys were attracted to Veronique. After a while, he told Veronique that she would not date any guy because she was only 15 years old. Meanwhile, Stella kept trying to get closer to Andre. Veronique was trying to feel free as she wandered around the island alone. She came to a place where an unknown guy approached her while was catching a fish. That guy named Benjamin started talking to Veronique. Benjamin understood that Veronique was young, and she might have come with her parents. However, Veronique told him that she was 18 years old, and that she had not come with her parents or any friends. As she left, Benjamin gave her a gift and Veronique started to like him. Later, seeing Veronique smiling like that for no reason, Andre was shocked. While he didn't know that Veronique would start playing a game that night, she started behaving strangely in front of Benjamin and his friends, and Benjamin started to get attracted to her as well. Seeing Veronique with Andre, Benjamin thought that he was Veronique's boyfriend. Meanwhile, instead of solving her confusion by telling him everything, Veronique took advantage of the situation. Andre couldn't understand why Veronique was behaving differently. Moreover, he later diverted his attention from Veronique. He started enjoying the beautiful natural sights he could see at night. He also wanted Veronique to enjoy and focus on the beauty of nature, though his efforts failed. He angrily fell asleep while Veronique went to the beach, where Benjamin came to see her. Both of them started spending time together, and then Benjamin told her that Veronique's boyfriend looked like his father's age. Continuing with her game, Veronique said that she is 15 years old and living with an underage girl could be dangerous for Andre. That's why she and Andre came to Mauritius to escape from the police. She also said that she didn't have a house to live in, so she had to be in a relationship with Andre. After telling him her fake story, she also said that she wouldn't understand what to do with her situation and her problems because she is young. After learning about her story, Benjamin fell into deep thoughts. After a while, when Andre opened his eyes, he saw Veronique with Benjamin. However, he couldn't see Benjamin's face, and without saying anything, he continued to pretend being asleep. The next morning, Benjamin was scared to see Andre in front of him, and then he found out that Andre only wanted to go to the sea with Veronique. Meanwhile, Veronique was still playing her game. Benjamin thought that Andre was a dirty man. That's why he wanted to start teaching Andre a lesson. At the same time, Veronique was worried about her father, and although she was not aware of her game, Andre was trying to stay alive. Slowly, the rumor started to spread everywhere that Andre was Veronique's boyfriend. Andre kept trying to keep Veronique and himself away from strangers. Later, Veronique only liked Benjamin, and Benjamin mistook her, thinking that she was a mature girl, and she didn't like his behavior with Veronique. Later, Andre wanted to make Veronique feel better. However, when he saw some strangers around him again, suddenly his problems increased, and Stella was the reason for some part of the troubles. Meanwhile, Benjamin and Veronique tried to make each other jealous. While they were in their game, Andre fell into everyone's eyes and he didn't even realize it. He was trying to make sure that his daughter was happy in that place. Although, even after getting so much at the age of 15, Veronique didn't seem happy. That's why Andre got angry again. The next day, Veronique and Benjamin started talking again. She told him that her relationship with Andre was over. On one hand, Veronique was thinking of starting a relationship with Benjamin. On the other hand, Andre was trying to get rid of the student. His attempt failed and he kept arguing politics with Andre for hours. Listening to the same guy's nonsense talk, Veronique walked away from Andre because of all that. Meanwhile, Andre just wanted to spend time with his daughter. One day, Andre says that he should get married again too, and when Veronique finds out about it, she starts walking away from him crying and goes to meet Benjamin. She starts thinking that Andre has done something wrong to Veronique. Andre kept looking for Veronique for a long time. However, when he didn't find her anywhere, he thought that the guy singing at the bar must have taken her her with him. Andre went to Pablo's house and had no idea what he had thought. Moreover, it was nothing like he had thought. Then, for the first time, he hears about Benjamin, who took Veronique away from that island and talks about settling somewhere else. After hearing him, Veronique was about to tell him the truth when suddenly Andre came there. Benjamin asked Veronique and her parents to stay at home, and Andre, seeing his behavior, started to think that Benjamin might probably have a mental illness. Angry at Benjamin's bad behavior, Andre started to take Veronique back home, while Veronique ran away from the room crying. Seeing both of them like that, people there started to misunderstand them. Veronique was crying only because she thought that after the second marriage, Andre would forget her. Andre didn't know that people were watching them, and it had another meaning because they thought they were in a relationship. Later that night, Veronique told Andre the whole truth and said that she does those stories to make life interesting. She wanted Andre to be a part of her game for a few days, and he had to agree with Veronique even though he didn't want to. Benjamin came there and started arguing with Andre, and Andre continued his drama over his daughter. He realized that Benjamin loved Veronique. That's why he happily accepted and agreed to their relationship. Andre was happy until that point. However, he found out that Veronique had also told Benjamin that Andre was a sick smuggler and that he would die soon. Listening to her story, he understood that his daughter was completely crazy. This story had to be told to Benjamin as if it was the truth. That's why Andre started acting sick. He started talking about movies while going deeper into his acting, and before it got worse, Veronique took Benjamin out. As soon as he left, Andre watched a Hindi movie and started waiting for Veronique to come. Suddenly, Stella came there. Andre asked her to leave without thinking about anything. The people who had watched Andre and Veronique's drama that night were now watching Andre and Stella that night, and everyone saw Andre as a monster. After a while, Andre apologized to her, took Stella to her room and spent time together, and they liked each other. Benjamin and Andre became friends, but Veronique felt strange. They all started spending time together. In this way, Benjamin unknowingly became a part of that family. Later, Benjamin's father didn't like what he was doing. That's why he asked him to stay away from Veronique. Meanwhile, Benjamin couldn't stay away from Veronique. One night, he misunderstood Veronique and his father's relationship due to confusion, and he felt that Veronique really loved Andre, and he didn't want to come between them. He decided to stay away from Veronique. That's why Andre tried to tell her the truth. However, this time, Benjamin's father came between them and didn't let him talk to his son. Andre tells Veronique that she must tell Benjamin that she loves him. However, Benjamin doesn't believe Veronique. The next day, Benjamin's father threatened Andre, and the hotel guests also started calling Andre a bad person because they all thought that Veronique was his girlfriend. At the same time, Andre and Benjamin find out that Veronique is trapped in the middle of the sea, and they both try to save her life. At the right time, Benjamin's father saved her. Meanwhile, Andre hurt his leg and started drowning in the sea. Scared, Veronique told them that they should save her father, and everyone found out the truth about their relationship. Andre was taken to the hospital by saving him from the sea, and those people managed to save his life. He arrived at the hotel after recovering, but they were kicked out of the hotel because of this accident and Veronique's drama. In the end, Andre started thinking about writing a letter from Veronique to Benjamin and express her love for him. He decided to show his daughter's love to the world. They both went to the same hotel and proved to the world that they would not change their habits and lifestyles out of fear. They both continued to have fun without caring about anyone, and everyone was shocked to see Andre happy like never before. At the same time, Benjamin arrived there, and Veronique got the love she was waiting for. That night, Veronique learned to tell the truth, and Andre taught himself and his daughter to live freely. However, Andre realized that he had to allow Veronique to live her life as she pleases, and that day he also got his lost love back and his life got back on track. With this, the movie ends here. Thanks for watching.